There are moments in war when courage doesn't roar, it simply refuses to bend. Moments when silence itself becomes a weapon, sharper than any bullet fired. It was the summer of 1968, deep in the highlands of Vietnam. Rain fell like ash, and the jungle whispered the names of the fallen. The 27th Infantry Battalion, tired, soaked, and bleeding, was under the command of Captain Richard Harlan. Harlan was a man who believed fear was fuel and mercy was weakness. His voice cracked like thunder, and his orders were gospel. Among his men stood Corporal David Reyes, a quiet, steady marksman from Arizona. Reyes wasn't the loudest or the strongest, but his focus was unbreakable. He fought with precision, not rage. His brothers-in-arms trusted him with their lives, though Harlan never respected him. To Harlan, Reyes's calmness looked like defiance. One dawn, their unit was ordered to secure Hill 52, a patch of land soaked in mud and enemy gunfire. Harlan, eager for glory, ignored recon reports and demanded a frontal assault. Reyes, studying the terrain, tried to warn him. "Sir, they're dug in too deep," he said quietly. "We'll lose half the men before we reach the ridge." Harlan's eyes burned. "You're not here to think, Reyes. You're here to shoot when I say shoot." And so the order came. The men advanced, straight into chaos. The jungle exploded. Muzzle flashes lit the trees like lightning. Machine gun fire rained down from hidden nests. Men fell before they could even cry out. Captain Harlan barked orders through the storm, but his words drowned in the thunder of bullets. Panic spread. The formation broke.
Then a single shot cracked through the chaos. Just one. The hill went silent. Even the enemy guns paused. Reyes had taken position behind a fallen log, his rifle steady, eyes cold. Through his scope, one squeeze, one breath, and the enemy commander collapsed. The Viet Cong line faltered instantly. Their crossfire ceased.
But Harlan didn't see victory. He saw humiliation. A quiet corporal had achieved in one bullet what his shouting never could. He turned toward Reyes, anger twisting his face, then froze, because every soldier around them was staring not at Harlan, but at Reyes. Silence lingered, thick as smoke. The air trembled with what had just happened.
Reyes rose slowly, his rifle lowered. His uniform was drenched, his eyes clear. Harlan stormed toward him, rage ready to burst. "You disobeyed my order!" he shouted. "You think you can act without command?" Reyes met his gaze. "Sir," he said evenly, "I didn't act without command. I acted when your command was costing lives." The words hung there, simple, unflinching, undeniable. No one moved. The platoon stood frozen, their faces torn between fear and awe. Even the jungle seemed to listen. Then, from behind them, Major Collins, the field commander, arrived on scene. He had witnessed the end of the chaos through his binoculars. He looked at the hill, now eerily quiet. He looked at the bodies of his men, at the enemy line broken by a single bullet. "Who ended it?" Collins asked. Harlan opened his mouth to claim the moment, but Reyes spoke first. "It was one shot, sir. Lucky aim." Collins studied him for a long time. "No," he said softly, "that wasn't luck. That was clarity." He turned to Harlan. "Captain, your orders nearly got your men wiped out. Discipline matters, but wisdom saves lives."
Harlan's face drained of color. Collins stepped closer to Reyes. "Corporal, you'll write today's report. I want the truth recorded." Reyes nodded once, quietly.